There's Desperate Housewives, Basketball Wives, even Real Housewives from all kinds of cities. Women bickering over every catty, trashy, backstabbing detail in their marriages. So how about some bickering of biblical proportions?
I'm tired. When is dinner gonna be ready?
Tired? I'm tired of your mistress calling here talking about child support all day.
Here we go again. When are you gonna finally let that go? It's been 2 years.
You expecting me to bury something that's still alive?
You know what? This ain't even about her. It's about your insecurities and your inability to give me the child that I want.
I can't believe you said that to me.
Oh, that's right. This is Real Housewives of the Bible. It's not a reality show that dances on the dark side of marriage, but rather a show that hopes to help married couples walk in the light. Ty Adams is a web-based evangelist and author. She actually produced the DVD series. So, Ty, you say you created this after being frustrated by network reality television. Why were you frustrated?
Because the volatile relationships that you see on reality television doesn't depict real life relationships, and it doesn't provide any solutions or advice as to how to get over these complicated obstacles and challenges that we have in relationships.
All right, I want to talk.
So that's what it came about.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the clip as you all were looking at it. That was actually a depiction of Abraham and Sarah. Here you have Abraham, who has a baby's mama. He was in an adulterous affair, and a child came about as a result of that. And so you don't have to look any farther for any drama. All you have to do is look in the Bible.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama in the Bible, and I love how you take this approach.
Yes, it is.
And I want to ask you how you picked these certain females to be your characters. Let's roll another clip, and then I'll have you explain.
Thank you.
This house, this land, I married an absolute fool. And here I sit day in and day out by myself.
Pretty powerful emotions. Tell me why you chose her.
This is Abigail, a woman who is married to a fool. Beautiful woman, very smart and wise, but she wasn't smart in picking or choosing the man that she married. Here she's married to a fool and lonely in a marriage. There's nothing worse than being married and lonely. And so we chose Abigail because it depicts so many lives of so many women who are frustrated in marriages, and they think that the way to get out is to actually have a divorce. But there's also solutions that the love manual, if I can say that, the Bible is so full of a wealth of information. I call it the romance love novel. And God is so concerned and so detailed about our lives, even with sex, even with romance and intimacy. You can find anything in the Bible that you want. And she was actually in a sexless marriage. She was not even having sex with her husband. Now, when you think about the Bible, you don't think of eroticism, passionate sex, like, oh, the Bible. No, God is so engaged about our sexual relationships that he wants to be able to put an end to the 40 million marriages that are in sexless marriages. You talk about the book of Song of Solomon, passionate and erotic. And we bring that story alive so that we can show our audience themselves on in this DVD series.
So
awesome.
let me ask you then, are you targeting, it sounds like you're not just trying to target the Christian audience, but you're trying to reach the secular audience as well and say, hey, look, you know, the Bible isn't necessarily what you think it is. It really is a lot more exciting. You know, take a look. Here's how I perceive it and how I want to portray it.
Whether you are of Christian faith or not, there are principles that apply to love that are applicable to whatever faith or lifestyle that you live. It's foundational truth. God is the author of love. He wants us to be able to experience that love in its depth, in the essence of it. And why not better than go to the author or the manufacturer of it? And so this is not simply a Christian perspective, if I can say that, but it's a universal language because all of us, most of us, want to experience that impact, that kind of love.
I had never heard of a web-based evangelist until I met you, Ty. It's a fascinating approach to the show and to the Bible. Thanks for talking to us about it. It's actually a DVD series, and you can check it out online. Thanks so much, Ty.
Thanks so much, Kira.
You bet.